Welcome to the Harmony Kings 60th Anniversary Special Virtual Show. I'm Melanie, and I'll be taking you on a journey through 6 decades of a cappella love from South King County's favorite barbershop chorus and some special guests. Originally the Green River Chordcasters back in 1961, they're one of the first choruses in the Barbershop Harmony Society to become mixed voice and invite women to join as full members in 2019. To get things started, here's a tribute to our wonderful country. It's one of their first virtual projects from last year when rehearsing and performing in person was not possible due to the public health situation. Enjoy! Anniversary shows are special. We get to go back in time and celebrate our history. In 1991, the Harmony Kings 30th Anniversary Show celebrated the 100th anniversary of the City of Auburn, Washington, the longtime host of our annual shows at their Performing Arts Center.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 30th annual show of the SeaTac Harmony Kings. With more than 80 members, the Harmony Kings are South King County's official chapter of the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America. If you can say that last phrase, we want you. Tonight's show, Harmony on Main Street, is a celebration of the City of Auburn's centennial, and we're going to take you on a musical tour of Auburn's first 100 years. And now, I present the SeaTac Harmony Kings and Harmony on Main Street. Yes, what a country. When the first permanent settlers reached the White River Valley in 1850, America was only 75 years old, one of the world's youngest countries, and by far its oldest democracy. Franklin Pierce was president when our first group of settlers came down from Natchez Pass to take out their donation land claims in 1853. Less than 30 years later, a township was platted, and in 1891, a town was incorporated. The town was called Slaughter, in honor of a young Army lieutenant, William Slaughter, who was killed in a skirmish with local Indians. Now, living in a town called Slaughter was not everybody's idea of a good time. So 2 years after the town was formed, the name was changed to Auburn. And for the 300 residents, Auburn had become a hometown. Now, it was really only a street, Main Street, but that street would be remembered by many for a long time. That little street would always be their hometown.
One of the traditions on which the Barbershop Harmony Society was formed is the singing contest. In 2015, the Harmony Kings were the Evergreen District Small Chorus Champions. Here is their fun contest set. The Harmony Kings have been entertaining in four-part harmony since their charter in 1961 with the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America, when they were known as the Green River Chordcasters. The name has changed since then, but we actually have one member who has been with the chorus since the beginning. Meet Howie.
I've been with the chorus for 60 years. That's right, I'm a charter member since it started. my brother-in-law called me, and there was a lot of there was a lot of the high school kids my age, or a little bit younger, that's why we grew so fast. You know, my cousin sings, my classmate sings, and it just, Pete Mamet was our first director. In the beginning, the chorus was growing so fast that we were learning songs on sing-outs. We were the chordcasters, and the reason they changed name was because they were getting us confused with the college, Green River College. And I thought the Green River Chordcasters was pretty good name, but that was changed by SeaTac Harmony Kings. Now we're just Harmony Kings. We did a lot of Roaring Twenties numbers in those days, you know, because that's the older people recognized those kind of numbers, and so that's what we sang mostly of to start with. My favorite performance was the chorus sing. I believe it was either in Portland or Salem. And we went into the green room, and our president found out in the green room that his father passed away. So we were really emotional to start with. And we had one of the guys in the front row was in a wheelchair. He made the wheelchair into a paddle tail boat. And we sang the Old Henry Clay. And when the Old Henry Clay was sailing away down the bay, he flipped his paddle tail flaps out so the audience could see his paddle tail boat. And he went off the course, off the stage, around the stage, back and on the stage again. The end of the song. And we came in third in the district, but we won the audience. That was important to us. We won the audience, but we didn't win the first place. But that was the most emotional one. Oh, there's a lot of stories. We brought a bathtub to Spokane, and they hauled it upstairs. They hauled it in the truck, hauled it up the steps, upstairs to our hospitality room. And they filled it through full of what we called Green River Dew. And you could always tell who drank out of that Green River Dew, out of that bathtub, because it would come in the mouth, and everything was all, and their teeth was all green. So you knew who has been drinking. And we had green sequins at the same time, and it was strewn all over the sidewalks and everything, everywhere we went. People would have Green River sequins. Fred Lampka was a member of, there was a Rainier chapter in Auburn and Enumclaw. He was a charter member of that chapter, Fred Lampka was. And we were on our 50th show, and we got up, and he wore the first uniform, and I had the vest left, and I wore the vest for that first uniform that we, that's probably been filmed somewhere. I don't know. I've never seen it, but just turned 92 in September. As long as I can sing, I'm going to sing.
86 years old and he's still singing and he's still one heck of a great lead. I want you to know that. Howie some other younger guys in the chorus too. I'm going to introduce Roger here. Roger, how long have you been singing with the chorus?
Since September, I think.
September of...
I don't know.
2015.
Oh, you want the year?
Yeah, okay.
September 1.
How old are you then?
13.
He's 13 and when he started he was this tall and now he's that tall. He's just growing and growing. He's a great guy. But barbershop is open to men of all ages. But now, Holly, I understand that you just got married. Is that right?
Yes, we just got married. And we have a problem in the house, though. We just moved into an old house.
Yeah, and what happened?
Well, we think there's ghosts in it.
Not ghosts. Why do you think there's ghosts?
Every time my wife stands side by side and look at the mirror, there's these two crazy old people standing in front of us and we can't see our reflection.
Okay, well that certainly is ghosts. But I understand also that you and your wife were having just a little bit of a problem. What happened there?
I couldn't remember anything.
Well, you better because you're on right now. Yes.
After that song, you're going to make me sing the song now?
Yes, you are.
We'll all sing side by side then.
All right, let's do it.
We got married last Friday. My gal was there right beside me. Our friends were all gone. We were alone, side by side. We were happily wed when she got ready for bed then. Her teeth in her hair, she placed on a chair, side by side. One glass eye so shiny, one hearing aid so very small. Then she took one leg off and placed it on a chair by the wall. I stood there broken-hearted, for most of my wife had departed. I slept on a chair, there was more of her there, side by side.
Thank you very much, Howie Simmons. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
They made me do it.
By popular request. Yes. Okay.
I've been blessed with the opportunity to sing in several different quartets throughout my 27 years being with the Harmony Kings. One such quartet was Puget Sound Connection. And we were given the opportunity to sing in South Korea with the city of Federal Way as an ambassador. And they're wanting us to go over there to put on a concert for the citizens in Donghae, South Korea. And we actually took one of our barbershop polecat songs, The Story of the Rose, which is Heart of My Heart, and we learned it in South Korean. So you heard Ne Mundae Sarangheo, and that Heart of My Heart, I love you.
I just love that song. It reminds me of Valentine's Day and the traditions of barbershop quartets and singing Valentines. This year, we had to sing them virtually, like you just heard, but we hope to be able to sing directly to your sweetheart once again next season. If you've never sent or received a singing Valentine, it goes something like this.
Let's get the doors open this way. Is Marcia home?
Yes,
Yeah.
hello.
Hi there.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
We here to sing for you, darling.
Oh, see?
Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you, with you. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you.
I'm never going to get over this.
I've really been singing officially for 14 years with the Harmony Kings. I wanted to sing a lot earlier than that, but my profession just didn't let me do it. I've had 34 years in law enforcement and 30 years in the military. I did 4 years in the Air Force during Vietnam, and I spent 27 years in the Coast Guard Reserve. In my law enforcement career, I started out as a policeman in Belgrade, Montana, and I went on to become a special agent with the U.S. State Department and the chief of police, SQUIM, and the sheriff of Clown County, and the United States Marshal for the Western District of Washington, and I finished my career as the director of the State Police Academy. My favorite music is country, and I've come to love barbershop. Well, I'll tell you what I really love about the Harmony Kings is we sing on the average of 30 sing-outs a year. Most of them are done with nursing homes and retirement homes and for senior citizen groups, and then again for the veterans. So they're great audiences. They love the music we sing, and we love to sing for them. I love the patriotic sounds, given my career in the military and my strong feeling about veterans and support for the veterans and that, so I love the patriotic songs. We sing a number of patriotic songs at almost all of our sing-outs, at every one of our sing-outs, our performances. We support the Puyallup Elks Lodge 1450 with their veterans programs and put on a benefit concert for them around Veterans Day every year, and all the money from the concert is donated to the veterans programs. And we appear at a number of different veterans celebrations during the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Armed Forces Medley.
From the rising of the sun till the battle's won and won, we will fight for the right and defend our country. We're always ready for the call. We raise our voice in thee. Through surf and storm and howling gale, high shall our purpose be. Semper Paratus is our God. Our pledge, our motto too. We're always wishing you a happy voyage home. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might as the army goes rolling along. There's no much return to fall. We have done fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. Cannons high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Count on their cadence loud and strong. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along, along. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. With the guns who can lead our thunder, have a boys, give her the gun, give her the gun. Down we dive, something our flame from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We live in fame, we're down in flame. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. And those are the great armed forces of America. They serve America. At home or overseas, they serve America.
One of the weirdest things was, one of the things we did was America's Got Talent, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And it was interesting because Joshua called me. I didn't get a hold of him. Somehow they had heard about the Harmony Kings and that we are community chorus and that we are well established and well liked in the community. And so somehow we got on his radar and he gave me a call and said, how would you like to sing for America's Got Talent? Well, first I said, okay. Are you really with America's Got Talent? Who are you? I mean, I thought he was kidding. But anyway, long story short, we ended up going to Tacoma. We ended up going, and we made it through to the second round. One of the things I think that impresses me the most, or probably moves me the most, is when you are in a retirement center, and maybe it's a dementia or Alzheimer's wing or whatever, and you see them just kind of sitting there and not reacting a whole lot. But once they hear a song that they're familiar with, whether it be Heart of My Heart or whatever, and they just kind of light up and they just kind of, maybe not sing with you, but you see them mouth the words. And you hear staff saying after the fact, you talk to staff afterwards and said, that's the first time we've seen Isabella, whoever it is, really interact for weeks and weeks or maybe even months, where we kind of light a fire and we light a memory. And that's probably the most meaningful thing for me. Looking back at where we started, back Harmony Kings, I think was 1951. I think it's just a part of Americana. I think preserving barbershop singing is making it up to date as we can by incorporating different songs, and we have a spiritual repertoire, we have a 70s repertoire, we have a 60s repertoire. So it's not just singing the standards from way back in the 30s and 40s. We're moving along as the years move along.
This is so much fun. It is. It's great. We have wonderful, wonderful people here with us today. Our volunteers are the Harmony Kings, the Anacords, the Sea Chordsmen. We have friends of KCTS 9 down here. It has just been amazing, the music ringing through the hallways. Now, sitting with me, I have Ray, who's from the Harmony Kings. Ray, tell me about your group. How'd you guys end up here?
Well, we heard that there's going to be a video for Can't Stop Singing, and promoting barbershop, and it's a time-honored tradition. It's wonderful to hear the chords, the 4-part harmony, and so forth. And so we came down to support this, and also there's a lot of programs on Channel 9 that we watch it ourselves. We support.
We are so glad that you guys came. And in fact, okay, here, are you ready for this? They wrote a song. This is so cool. All right, let's hear it.
You know, maybe nothing I said is worth a call, but that is.
Well, I don't sing with the Harmony Kings, but they've had a big influence on me personally and on my family and on my studio. I brought my son to a Harmony Kings show that I was recording, and a week later, he joined the chorus. And in the course of shuttling him to rehearsals every week and advising the chorus on some technical matters, eventually they brought me on as their technical director. In 2018, I had the privilege of recording their first studio album. It was a lot of fun, and we wanted to share one of those tracks from the CD on this show. And it's going to be accompanied by some Civil War era photographs from Tom Melberg, who's a member of the chorus and also a war reenactor locally, and also from the 1911 book, A Photographic History of the Civil War. I hope you enjoy it.
I sang in a quartet that was called the Country Squires. And the Country Squires won the Evergreen District Senior Quartet Contest back in 2000. But before that, I was sang in a couple other quartets, not nearly as good, from the Harmony Kings. And before that, I joined the Harmony Kings when they were still the Green River Chordcasters. Sung a lot of barbershop over the years, and it's just a lot of fun. That's all I can say. I can remember back, I forget exactly when it was, but an iteration of the Country Squires became the Town Squires, and the Town Squires went on local television to promote the Harmony Kings show, like maybe in 2011 or so, and that was really, really fun.
Welcome back, everybody. Barbershop music became popular in the 1940s, and the simple harmonizing that symbolizes the barbershop style is still great today. One local organization of barbershop music, the Harmony Kings Chorus, will celebrate its 50th annual show this weekend. A quartet from that chorus is here to perform for us, so please welcome the Town Squires.
Just let us smile, be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy day. And when your sweetie cries, just tell her that a smile will always pay. Whenever skies are gray, don't worry or fret. A smile will bring the sunshine and you'll never get wet. So let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy day. Whenever skies are gray, don't worry or fret. A smile will bring the sunshine and you'll never get wet. Let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy day. Rain a rainy day. Don't smile on a rainy, rainy day.
Wow, do you need to catch your breath? Can you don't think that's a lot of lung power? This is Jerry McCarthy from the Town Squires. Welcome. That was quite
Thank
a
you.
note you held there.
Oh.
Would you introduce the guys for us?
Yes, our baritone is Dr. Jim Burbage.
Dr. Jim.
Federal Way dentist, retired. Our bass is Boeing engineer Todd Jameson.
Thank you, Todd.
And we're one of the only barbershop quartets that have an actual barber.
Are you kidding?
However,
That's so
however, he calls himself a hairdresser.
cool. A hairstylist?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It's
That's
Don Rao. is
nice
our
to
tenor.
meet you all. Thank you all very much. You know, one of the things that's cool about barbershop music is that the songs are always cheerful. That's one of the things
Well,
I like.
and-
You don't have
and-
very many sad barbershop quartet songs.
No, and you can understand the music, and you can understand the words.
Absolutely. You
Yes.
can hear the voices. It's kind of timeless.
Absolutely.
So this quartet is part of the larger chorus. And how long have you been part of that?
Well, I joined in 1985.
Wow, so a long
And
time.
so it's been a few years since I've been involved with the Harmony Kings. They're a fantastic group. It's 50-plus men. If you can imagine what you just heard multiplied by that many voices,
That's
it's
fantastic.
absolutely fabulous. And we have a 50th anniversary show coming up this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, at the Auburn Performing Arts Center in Auburn. And we invite all of the barbershop lovers out there to come to the show. It's going to be a fabulous show. We've got a wonderful quartet coming in from Denver, Colorado, Colorado Springs, actually, and Saturday Evening Post is what they're called, and fabulous quartet. And it's just going to be a wonderful show.
It really is timeless music. I think it's not only for people who remember it from the 40s and 50s, but for those of us who've enjoyed it along the way, and for kids to get introduced
You
to
bet.
it.
And we sing all kinds of music. We do Elvis. We do the Beatles.
Cool.
You know, there's all kinds of things that people can relate to. And it's just a wonderful hobby. I recommend it to anyone that if you like to sing, we can't teach you how to sing, but we can teach you how to sing better.
That, you know what, I would take you up on that. I don't
Yes.
think I can sing well, but I'm sure I can sing better. Thank you so much,
You
Jerry.
bet.
Thank you, guys. That was a beautiful performance.
My barbershop history started when I was in high school. I was in a women's quartet that we just sang for fun. And then it evolved as an adult when my own child was in my choir, and I formed a barbershop quartet, and the Harmony Kings invited them to come to rehearsal. And so, of course, they couldn't drive, so I drove them there. And we had so much fun. And then coincidentally, the director was moving. And one of the guys whispered to me, hey, would you consider directing half a rehearsal for us? And I realized they were checking me out as a potential next director. And so then they asked me to apply for the job, and I did. And I was chosen over 2 men directors, so this was a big deal to have a female director. And that was in 2008. So I have been around a while with the Harmony Kings, and I hope I'll be around a lot longer. I love being the director of the Harmony Kings, but one of the exciting things that enhances our annual show is that we have guest quartets. And we've had guest quartets such as the Most Happy Fellows that were international champions, Beginner's Luck that were the collegiate Evergreen champions years ago, and also Wink and Renegade, and the Newfangled Four. So we've had some really, really wonderful quartets on our show in previous years. And we're just very excited to get to share them with you now.
In the apartment above me, there is the funniest autograph. I don't know what he has to be jealous of. She has a face that just a mother could love. And still I know he's always worried some guy will steal his prize away. He's always asking, is there somebody else? I guess it's just to hear her say, no, no, Norman, nobody but you, dear. You know, Norman, yours truly is true, dear. When you accuse me of flirting, baby, I couldn't, I love you so. Whoa, 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 I have chances too many to mention. Never give them a bit of attention. And would I trade you for Chris Pratt? No, no, Norman, no, no. No, no, oh, no, no, Norman, there's no one but you, dear. You know, googly bear, that I stick like glue, dear. And when you're speaking of cheating, I couldn't, I love you so. Whoa, I see eyes that are full of affection, but I look in another direction. And would I trade you for barbershop? Bye-bye, Norman, so long, forever. Sayonara, arrivederci. Later, alligator, hasta la vista, baby. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Melanie, and I'm the lead in Wink Quartet, and we would just like to say congratulations to 60 years of beautiful music making with the Harmony Kings. The Harmony Kings have been so supportive of Wink over the years, and we just appreciate everything that they've done for us and allowing us to be able to share our music with them. Thanks again, and congratulations.
took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down, and they lie in fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? And you can tell the sun in his jealous sky as we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly. There have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down, as we walked in fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky as we walked in fields of gold. As we walked in fields of gold. As we walked in fields of gold.
Hey there, Harmony Kings Chorus. This is Jackson Niebrugge, the lead of the Newfangled Four, and I just wanted to say on behalf of the quartet, congratulations on your 60th anniversary. That's an amazing feat. 60 years of wonderful singing and harmony with friends is always a great thing to celebrate. And so, again, on behalf of the quartet, we just want to say thank you for having us on your show a couple years back, and we look forward to hopefully maybe coming back and doing that again in person one day. And here's to 60 more.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. Our featured quartet this afternoon, the Newfangled Four.
As long as I'm singing, there's a bell up in my brain that's ringing, making a crazy ding dong. And if this band don't desert me, then there's nothing in the world can hurt me. Long as I'm singing my song, give me trumpets, legato, and put some saxes with them. Strings, pizzicato, and some rhythm. I said as long as I'm singing, then the world's alright and everything's swinging. Long as I'm singing my song, sing my song. Ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-da, ba-do-da, da, 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 to me than a pleasure, 'cause me and music, we go together like notes in a measure. Long as I'm singing, then the world's alright and everything's swinging. Long as I'm singing my, long as I'm singing my, long as I'm singing my song.
The Harmony Kings don't just put on concerts. There's always just a little bit something more.
You know you're from Washington if you can pronounce correctly the city's Spokane. You know you're from Washington if you've attended at least one summer festival honoring a gooey duck or a slug. You know you're from Washington if you've ever ordered a decaf tall non-fat mocha with raspberry whip, and you know exactly what that means.
You know you're from Washington if you think people who use umbrellas are either tourists or wimps.
You know you're from Washington if you can point out at least 2 volcanoes, even though they're completely covered with clouds.
You know you're from Washington if you can tell the difference between Japanese, Vietnamese, Thai, and Chinese food. You know you're from Washington if you believe swimming is only an indoor sport, except in emergencies. You're from Washington if you go to work in the dark, come home in the dark, and you only work an 8-hour day.
You know you're from Washington if you get out the tanning oil when the forecast calls for occasional sun breaks.
You know you're from Washington when you complain all the time about all those people moving up from California, until the day you sell your house to one of them for 3 times what you paid for.
You know, frankly, for me, it's wonderful to sing with people like Howie and a lot of our other older members. Just a wonderful group of people. As a man, I've really learned so much. It's just a great group. And now that we've involved women in the group, they've now been allowed to join now for a couple of years. It's just been just a wonderful thing. And I look forward to another 60 years with the Harmony Kings. We sing usually at public events. Sometimes we'll go out for dinner afterwards. We'll just break into song, and people will want us to sing for them.
Mary
Singing together in perfect harmony isn't just for the guys. Jet City's chorus is a Sweet Adeline's international chapter in the area, which has been singing along with and supporting the Harmony Kings almost from the beginning.
When skies are darkening, Noah's Ark coming. When lions roar, King Daniel's Lord, amen. Lord helps those who pray, and on Judgment Day, oh, if you believe, He will receive you all. When you're down and out, lift up your head and shout, there's gonna be a great day. Angels in the sky promise that by and by there's gonna be a great day. Gabriel will warn you some early morn. You will hear his voice, the fruity tune. It's not far away. Hold your hand and say, there's gonna be a great day. Gabriel will warn you some early morn. You will hear his horn. Da 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 da. It's not far away. Hold your hand and say, there's gonna be a great day, great day, great day.
I've been singing with Jet Cities for actually more than 30 years. I took, I believe, 2 years off when my youngest son was born, and then I came back. And I'm very glad I did that. And my brother, when he was little, would come to rehearsals for Jet Cities, and he would sit out in the chairs while we would practice, and he'd do his homework and things. And so he was kind of indoctrinated into the 4-part harmony life early on. And so I'm proud to say that he was, as an adult, he joined the Barbershop Harmony Society. When Barbershop Harmony Society opened up membership to women, my brother actually got me the membership. And so I've actually been a member of Barbershop Harmony Society for a year longer than I've been a member of Harmony Kings.
I actually have been in 2 Harmony Kings shows in the same character, speaking part, playing Gladys from Laugh-In, and did that 1 year, and it was so popular the Harmony Kings decided to bring the show back, and I did it the second time too. That was so much fun. It was very well received by the audience.
Oh, there was the one show where we were on the telephone taking pledges, I think, and we were able to do some emoting and things since we weren't able to speak, and so that was interesting to do that sort of work.
When I first heard that Harmony Kings was going to admit women to the chorus to actually sing on the risers and be in their shows doing singing parts, singing their songs with them, I was most anxious to jump right in and do that because I've been a supporter of the Harmony Kings and helped whenever they asked for help. My heart was with Harmony Kings right away. So I came to their rehearsals, and then they started talking about maybe we should change the name of the chorus because Harmony Kings is gender specific. But I said, no, wait a minute. I have been a Harmony King in my heart for many, many years. Don't change it, please. I'm proud to be able to tell people I am a Harmony King and I get to sing with them now.
you go, Mabel. These two are for your puppies over there.
And the malt?
Oh, just go ahead and run that over to table number 6 there, on the house.
Oh, look who it is.
And give her 2 straws. Go on now.
We're having so much fun taking you through Harmony King's history. Let's have one more look back, as far as we can find, to 1988 and the Harmony Kings show, Heritage of Harmony.
History books don't usually mention the story of the Barbershop Quartet. Instead, they talk about places and events and what happened when. But history books aren't the only things which record people's feelings about their lives. Songs do too. And it's through these songs and the people who sang them that we can follow the Barbershop Quartet through the years. Join us on a journey from the earliest barbershop roots over 100 years ago through the golden era of harmony to its virtual extinction. We'll also witness the founding of the organization, whose 50th anniversary we celebrate this year. And we'll see how that organization gave four-part harmony a rebirth and has kept it alive.
My history with the Harmony Kings, I started back in the early 60s, so it's been a while, yeah. We've gone on a number of outings. Probably the most unusual one has been on the ships that we have sailed on a time or two from downtown Seattle.
Round yonder
When I was growing up, my family always got together at Christmas time, and we had family from up in Alaska, Friday Harbor, around Sumner, Tacoma. We all got together for Christmas. And my sister just started dating this guy named Charles. So she brought him over for Christmas. We're at my grandmother's house. And in the background, she always listened to King FM. And so we're hearing the whole Handel's Messiah being played on King FM for Christmas. And we're in the kitchen and just having fun, eating our breakfast and talking and everything. But all of a sudden in the background, we hear bum, 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 bum. And instantly, we all knew that we were going to come and sing it, all 4 parts. We had everybody in the family was all set to sing. Nobody is saying a word because we're listening to the intro. The only thing that's going on is my brother's going up or down asking me, are you going to be singing bass or tenor? Because he was going to take the other one. So I told him at that time, I just went like this, so he knew I wanted to do the lower part. So he actually sang tenor. And when it came time to finally sing, hallelujah, and hallelujah, all those wonderful intros to it, 4-part harmony, Charles all of a sudden just looked at us and went, my sister never told him that we were a family of singers. And so the entire time, we went through the entire Handel's or Hallelujah chorus. We didn't have any music, but we all knew the parts because we've sung it so many times. So he just all of a sudden got a free concert of the Hallelujah chorus and just was dumbfounded when it was over. He looked at my sister and she says, oh, by the way, we're a very musical family.
Jingle, 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 jingle all the way. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank. Misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank, and we got upshot. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
My most favorite experience with the Harmony Kings recently, of course I have many, but recently I've just been so proud of how the Harmony Kings stuck together through the pandemic. We couldn't rehearse in person inside, so we met outside every single Thursday night starting on April 8th, I believe it was, 2021, and we rehearsed in the parking lot at Auburn High every week, and then we'd go out to eat afterwards, and it really built up the fellowship in our chorus. We had so much fun, and I actually miss that a lot because we don't get the time to just sit around and talk like we did during the summer when the weather was nice. So I'm really, really proud of how the Harmony Kings chorus has just stuck together through such a difficult point in history.
Bum 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 doobity doo bum 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 bum. Trailers for sailoring, rules to let bum 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 no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom lies a by no means king of the road. Third boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes. I ain't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found. Short but not big around by no means king of the road. Every engineer on every train, and all of the children and all of their names, and every handout in every town, and every lock and ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, 2 rooms of that 50 cents. No phone, no food, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. King of the road. King of the road.
Thank you so much for sharing this special 60th anniversary show with us. We look forward to being able to sing for you in person again soon. In the meantime, there are many ways you can continue to enjoy the Harmony Kings. You can join our fan club at harmonykings.org to get emails about upcoming appearances, concerts, and shows, and a free download of a song from our CD. You can purchase our CD also on our website. Sing with us at a rehearsal Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock at Journey Church in Federal Way. And you can even make a tax-deductible donation to the Harmony Kings to help us keep operating during times like this when we're not able to present a live in-person show for you. We have one more song for you and more memories from Harmony Kings performances over the past 60 years. Thank you so much for joining us today and supporting us over the years. From the Harmony Kings.
Our song was a song of tomorrow. Our hearts were as high as the sky. The songs are forgotten and skies often gray. Nevertheless, there is this I can say. From the first hello to the last goodbye, it's been awfully nice to know you. So excuse the parting sign, and I'll watch you go with my head held high. You've been dear and sweet, a pleasure to meet, a special treat, say I. From the first hello to
So, ready?
Masks off.
You want me to take it off? We sang at the Kent Recreation Center by the ball field right down in Kent. And afterwards we would go to this tavern about 2.5 miles up the road. And we were all, most of us were in there, and here come Roy Dara in his car, and there was a police car behind him. And he came into the lot, and he got out of his car, and I could recognize who it was. He's right beside him, and we got all, I told him, hey, let's get out on the porch. We all sang, for he's a good fellow, for he's a good fellow. So the policeman, I don't know if he got a ticket or not, but he was following him in there, and I had to tell you that story. That's another one. Another one I didn't tell you. And it was either Salem or Portland. We got in an elevator and it stuck, but we happened to have 4 parts. So we just had a joy time in there just singing 4-part harmony. It didn't matter who was there, but that was one of our good times. There was so many that you can remember them little by little, but
Well, music just really brings people together so much, and it's such an honor to get to be able to be with all these wonderful people. The age range is ridiculous, and I'm so privileged to be around some of the gentlemen. We have 4 gentlemen that are in their 90s, and that's so inspiring to me to think that I could be doing this for almost another 30 years. And if I didn't see these guys every week, my life would just be so different. And the music is part of it. It's what brings us together, but it's really the relationships. And I just love them. Now I'm getting all choked up. I'm such a wuss. Oh my gosh, it's so true though. Is that still running?